What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Anything But ASIC. And I make a script for this. I'm just gonna jump right into this, honestly. And we're gonna watch some glowy activity. Yes. First things first. This first article was once again a day or two ago, but it proved something very, very, very like I said, essential to the cryptocurrency community on how to get around these regulating. And really, what it comes down to, there are two ways to do it. Either A, you can create an LLC and try to play the tax game, or B, you can start donating your crypto trades and then play the tax game and say you just donated money, which is essentially the same as losing money, or yeah, for corporations. So yeah, win-win. So crypto's going into the article. It's the 15th. Was it 17th now? It's 15th. Crypto Santa Trader nets 34K shorting AVAX and Luna. I don't know what AVAX is, but buy toys for kids. Trader deposits $100,000 into their FTX account and secured nearly 34,000 in net profits. So we got some crypto Santas. We got a lot of crypto Santas. There's a lot of articles right now that came even after this where people taking their cryptocurrency out and they're just giving it to kids. They're giving it to the poor. And honestly, good on them, man. Good on them. That's how you get around. You know, you do like all these other big corporations do, like Amazon and other Microsoft and where you donate to some charities. Well, I mean, with those large charities though, you donate to charities, but you know someone's getting the asset out of that. And at some point or time, somebody's getting the original donator is getting the asset out of that. While though you generally just make that money back. But let's get into the article. A popular cryptocurrency trader under Twitter synonymous Sirikaris donated a portion of their crypto profits to buy Christmas presents and other utilities for underprivileged children. The donations included 7,250 worth of livestock, clean water, Bibles, and emergency food for Compassion International, a child sponsorship nonprofit, and another 1,500 to purchase and donate toys for kids who would otherwise do without a Christmas. I mean, Christmas isn't about the toys, but okay, we can do that. Sirikarius also shared the screenshot of their profits and loss statements that showed that they had made nearly $6,500 and $2,700 in gains by shorting the recent price drops of Terra's Luna and Avalanche's AVAX. Oh, so it's Avalanche. Okay. See, right here, they made a paper trail. They made a paper trail for everyone to see. So when the Biden burn comes to get them, the long arm Bidens, they can be like, hey, we lost money, quote unquote. We lost money. So you can't regulate. You can regulate, but I think we'll need more of a cut because we lost money. That left the trader with enough leftover profits to continue their donation spree until the end of the year. In detail, Syracuse announced that December 5th they would donate any profits made until the end of 2021 for children-related causes as part of the so-called Christmas challenge. There's a Christmas challenge now? I didn't know that. In announcing so, the anonymous trader put 100,000 into their FTX account, now adding that they nuked the amount. That if they nuked the amount, they would still donate whatever they can afford. On December 15th, Syracuse closed another AVX short in profit and used that about $2,000 worth of proceeds to benefit a local food pantry. A good-hearted crypto tax strategy. Okay, now we're getting the meat potatoes of this. While Syracuse just remains clear, they're tracking you. The glowies are trying to track you. The copies of the traders' bills and mentions of the retail store Walmart in their tweets indicate they live in the United States. They're tracking you. A country with some of the most stringent crypto tax laws. I'm sure. The U.S. IRS, Internal Revenue Service, classifies cryptocurrencies as property. They're dropping the game on you, just so you know. Meaning that if one cryptocurrency investment increases in value, they would need to pay a capital gains tax when they spend it. That also means keeping a tax record in check on a $2 coffee bill they pay via crypto. But donating crypto to a charity somewhat allows taxpayers to brush off the IRS tax filing process. And since donations on the whole are not taxable events, one can offload their crypto profits as donations and deduct the same amount from their net tax liabilities in the financial year. But there remains a big takeaway on whether to first secure the crypto profits in cash and then donate to pledge the money in crypto. The Giving Block, a crypto donation service, provided an answer back in 2020. The firm noted that cashing out of crypto first will leave traders with a higher capital tax liabilities, while donating directly via crypto will mean no tax responsibilities for the donor. Direct crypto donation strategy seems to have worked so well so far. For instance, Fidelity Charitable, big corporations, Fidelity Charitable, the U.S. largest grant maker, received on over $274 million in cryptocurrencies this year, according to a company spokesperson quoted in the Los Angeles Times. The Giving Block raised $2.4 million for charity crypto Giving Tuesday. The amount came out to be almost 4 times higher than 2017's peak of $69 million. In Giving, the crypto-enabled donation platform also reported last month that it processed a 10 million Bitcoin donation to the faith-based organization. So, you guys want to get, the long arm, the Biden burn off of you. You want to get the Biden burn off of you? It's what do they call that move? Was it not the Tsukiyomi? Anyways, you want to get the Biden burn off of you. Start donating your crypto. Don't cash out. Just donate directly. That way you can have it on paper, and just to make sure people sign papers, have a paper trail that you donated. That way you can get some of them good old tax rebates, get them tax backs. All right. So the next article, this is actually coming out today. I just went through the news readings. IMF chief economist says not to ban crypto. Well, what's the catch? An IMF chief is recommending regulating instead of banning crypto, citing the practical difficulties of the latter. So they can't get rid of it. They don't want to get rid of it. Of course they don't. They rather regulate. Oh man, I gotta point out, whenever these glowies try to regulate the crypto community, which wasn't supposed to be regulated in the beginning, but we cashed out. It's in fiat, and it's not in fiat, then it is, and I can see why they're regulating, but this is global. I know the USD is not completely global, but cryptocurrencies seem to be completely global, especially for smaller countries that are just developing or under some kind of tyrannical regime. I don't know. Is cryptocurrencies allowed in North Korea? Probably. I don't know if I want to read all this. Let's get into it. I'm going to skip a little bit. The global challenge of crypto. Gopinatha. I'm going to butcher that. I butchered it. Mr. G, I'm just calling him Mr. G, outlined that the regulatory difficulties around crypto at the event of the National Council of Applied Economic Research. This big freaking long acronym here. On Wednesday. She said that the global policy on crypto is an urgent need to address the challenges that the technology possesses to emerging markets. Moreover, she said that banning them was simply impractical. Yes, it's impractical. It's just code. It's on the internet. You want to shut down the internet? You want to shut down all the internet? You want to shut down all the electrical power supply, everything? Well, we can use radios and we can use generators, and we'll keep the network up and going somehow, some way, until the only way you're going to actually shut down Bitcoin at this point I mean, you can shut off the internet. You can regulate the internet, shut off the internet, whatever. You can cut off electrical power and all that good stuff. You may cut some people off at the knees, the less savvy of the cryptocurrency community, but at the end of the day, somebody's still going to have a copy of the ledger updating and going, and you're never going to stop that. You're never going to stop that. Now, it would be interesting to see that if everybody gets cut off of the electricity and a certain amount of corporations had more copies of the cryptocurrency Bitcoin ledger, and then when the power came back on, that cryptocurrency ledger that kept updating overwrote the ledgers that weren't overwrote onto the ledgers that weren't already updating, thus becoming the new ledger that the older ledgers had to catch up to and had to rewrite to. So if anybody made any transactions in the blackout, especially if they're large transactions, oh, could you rewrite the blockchain that way? I have to do a thought experiment on that. That'd be interesting. Could a large government or corporation rewrite the blockchain by? I'll leave it for later. It's a later thought. Regulating crypto assets and the currencies is essentially, especially for emerging and developing economies, and banning them may not work, as crypto exchanges are located offshore, which makes it easier for the individual to trade in them despite the ban, she said. So, I'm going to guess that Mrs. G, we're going to call her Miss, I messed up. Mrs. G, sorry. I'm going to guess that she's not in America, but she is on some mainland. But she knows that people can transact off of the mainland. Michael Saylor, world's largest Bitcoin owner, has highlighted this exact property as extremely helpful from a business perspective. Unlike real estate, Bitcoin can be transferred across borders at the speed of light to the most tax-friendly jurisdictions. Peep some game right there. Peep the game right there. He just gave you hands-on game. So you got your passport. You may be able to make some moves. President of the European Central Bank has also pushed for global cryptocurrency regulation to combat its decentralized money laundering capabilities. Well, that completely defeats the point. But, I digress. Regulating over banning, besides India and China, most of the jurisdictions have ruled out the banning of cryptocurrencies. Instead of taking a regulatory approach, in fact, many U.S. officials see China ban as an excellent opportunity to welcome the industries capitalizing on this innovation. These include Ted Cruz, Hester Price, and Pat Toomey. I heard that name before, among others. Singapore has also chosen not to ban. I'll just leave it there. MAS Director Ravi Menon believes crypto would lead a very good outcome for the economy and society, and would rather craft a regulatory framework for it to operate within. They're gonna regulate, and that's the end of the article. They're just gonna regulate. So, what do you guys think? Chloe's regulating. You think that's gonna be good for crypto? Do you think they can't stop it? I know they can't stop it. Do you think they'll ever try to cut off all the power to the smaller nodes, the smaller people? Let me know what you guys think, and let me see if some shekels pop up. I'm still going to collect these shekels. I'll see you guys later.